Hello, Goddess 22. Love and light, ma'am. Love and light. Thank you. I started making this hat a while back. I stopped because I wanted to complete it on the live, since that's why I started doing it. This is called, I named it a Dukai hat. Dukai. I've been crocheting this kind of hat since the 70s. Yeah, I know I just dated myself. That's okay. However, back then, men had a lot of hair on their head, and they just like to get their hair braided. You didn't find too many that had dreadlocks. That said that call themselves Rastafarians. Rastafarians. Now, um, some of my God people are Rastafarians. Yeah. I met a guy a few years back. He saw me eating a pizza with goat cheese on it and fruit, right? He didn't ask me for a piece of it. He just walked over there and grabbed a piece, and I told him, I said, dude, do you know what you just did? He said, yeah, I just got a slice of your pizza. I said, but you didn't ask me. He said, it's okay. He said, I'm a Rastafarian. And I'm like, what do that have to do? But you stick your hand in my food, right? So he tell me, he say, there's some things I don't eat too. And I go, okay. So I didn't say anything else about it. But I just watched him. Then later on, let's say the next time I saw him, I asked him about being a Rastafarian. I said, so how many plaits do you have? I'm sorry, how many dreads do you have? And he said he didn't know. I said, you don't know? I said, Rastafarians know how many they have. I say, the maximum amount that a Rastafarian is supposed to have is 110 dreadlocks. That's the maximum. But everything else is like 3, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. But the maximum is 110. So that kind of, he got a little quiet on me. And I'm assuming that either he didn't know that or he was surprised that I knew. There's some young men that I know too that are not too far away from me. Well, I don't mean like too far, I mean like they're close, but they're not close, right? And they was telling me that they was gonna start wearing dreadlocks, so I made sure I told them, if you're gonna go Rastafarian, if that's what you're gonna practice, make sure that you know how many locks that you're getting, okay? If I'm not mistaken, I think Whoopi may have like 9. Whoopi Goldberg. 9, anywhere from 5 to 9, something like that. I find it amazing though how some people can put them in and they can take them right back out and their hair still looks nice. They didn't have to cut it or anything. I'm working on another video. I'm waiting for it to upload. It's going on the other channel. The other channel is called Wisdom by Experience. I don't have but like 4 subscribers over there. You're more than welcome to check it out. All right. I just started putting new contents on now. Maybe about a week. About a week, I'm going to say ago. Yeah, crocheting is soothing. That it is. Well, Goddess 22, you want to play some virtual dominoes with me? Girl, how we going to do that? I'm glad you asked. I'm going to hold my hand and I'm going to shuffle the rest of them. Then I'm going to pull them and put them to the side. And you get the opportunity to pick which one you want to play. Thing is that I think that's going to be a little unfair, though, because that means I'm going to have to look at your dominoes in order to play them for you. Yeah. Shout out to Illusion Place. Goddess is 22. And all the others that are coming in. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I would have to just shuffle them all out, and I get mine over here. You could do 7 and or 9, and that means I'd have to look at your hand. I know it would be kind of funny, but who knows? I might can pull that off, or somebody could tweak my idea and come up with another amazing way to do so. Okay. I'm thinking like maybe put numbers on them. Or, I don't know, ma'am. I'm trying to come up with an idea how to play virtual dominoes with another person. You know, there might be something we all can put our heads together and come up with a way to do it. Cool part about this hat, they can flip it up, fold it if they like, or they can just put all of their dreads in it. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not just for dreadlocks, people that wear dreadlocks. It's for people that have long hair, or they can wear it if you have a wig, you know. Yeah, I purposely made myself not finish this hat, although I wanted to. How has y'all Saturday been so far? Goddess, I have something that's been on my mind. It's been kind of weary on my mind today. Nothing bad, but I was just wondering about something that I think maybe A little psychological. It's on the psychological side. I'm doing single stitches purposely because I want to make sure that this hat doesn't lose its form. Although it will stretch, I don't want it to stretch out of whack. It's very soft. This next one I'm going to start on was requested to be red, black, yellow, and green. I've been having some issues getting some green yarn lately. It's okay, we're gonna work it out. After this row, I'll finish it off with single stitch. Hello, Woody. Oh, I'm making a hat. I'm completing the hat that I started the last time I did the live of crocheting, which was, I believe, at the beginning of February. So I'm completing this one. This is part 2 of that video. And then after that, I am going to start working on a yellow, green, black, and red hat. I think I got all the supplies for it. I haven't checked my bag. I need to make sure. I was just telling God it's 22. I don't think I have any green, but I'm not sure. I still have to look in my bag. Yeah. So I figure after I finish this hat, we can go on to something different. Meaning that I will just end this live and come right back to the next live. This is a very large hat. Well, it's not super large, but it's large. Let's see if I can show y'all. Okay. You probably still can't see it. It's large. More likely, I'm gonna make a little beanie, a little ball to put right here. Yeah, more likely it's gonna be yellow. Thank you, Goddess. Who said that? Somebody said they want to wear them. So as you can see, it's going to stretch. It's going to do some mean stretching. All right. So I'll do this. I'm wondering if I should. Hold on. How about if I just go ahead on and end it here? Check that out. That's a pretty decent size hat. Then you can fold it. If that's what you choose to do. You know, you can do pretty much a lot of stuff with it. Yeah, it will hold the braids and weave out. Now, you see how this is just like it is? I could leave it just like that. Which normally that's what I do, but I said I was going to do it in yellow, right? So let's do it in yellow. I'll just make my little ball. And then I'll tie it off. Yeah, I might be doing this, not to. You can make it as big as you want. No, I just don't want to make it too big. That is already big enough. Hello, Javita. Yeah, I would get the dullest scissors in a drawer, wouldn't I? They need to be sharpened. So here, we're gonna put it here, going through on each side. And put this one on that side. Tie it like that, or you can crochet it in. Me, I'm just gonna tie it off, okay? I might go back and fix it later. Voila, 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 voila. Oh, number 2. Yeah, number 2 is in the house. Number 2 in the house. And number 4 not in the house. Number 3 in the house. Yeah. This is rather cool. So you pretty much, you see how I got that little tilt on it? Oh, you can't see that little tilt. Got a little tilt. Cabin, hey, cabin. This would drive some of y'all crazy to have yarn like this. I'm gonna tell you, I used to have a motto, which it still stands. If it's all jacked up, throw it in the trash. I'm not the one. Or turn it into pom-poms. Okay, so that's what I have. I'm going through my little bag right now. Got some brown. I have some tan. Trying to see if the tan is connected to something. Probably not. Ooh, did I just find some red? Oh, yes, I did. Not a lot, but it can get the job done. Okay. What is this? Okay. That's another form of red. Yeah. What is this? Oh, this is green and black. Got a little pink. I think I'm getting close to the end because everything else is very loose. Very loose, like this is loose, okay? I have to be careful when I go to use this. Or let's just go ahead on and put it in a ball. The plan was, this is the plan. The plan was I was going to make myself a shawl, okay? A fall shawl. I started it correctly. I just didn't finish it. The last time I made a shawl, it took me what? A week? Was it a week? No, I take that lie back. I didn't have nothing but time on my hands. I think it took me more like 4 days. I made a nice black one. Something that would match everything. And I made it for church. Yeah, I did. My roommate and I, we both were good at crocheting. And she was more advanced when it comes to sewing than I. She could just take my measurements and go make me clothes. Yep. I think I weighed maybe about, I must say, about 100 and about 118 at the time. I was a little old bitty something. I didn't realize I had lost so much weight, and I couldn't figure out why my skirt kept falling off. I put it on, I button it up, and take a few steps, and it fall off. It never dawned on me that I had lost weight, a lot of weight. I used to drink a lot of lemon juice, lemon water, strong lemon tea before I go to bed. So I didn't realize that I had actually lost a lot of weight. And I remember one day we was going to church. I think we had some visitors. And she said, "Oh no," she said, "I can't let you go out of here like that." So she took my measurements. She made me a shirt. She made me a blouse. And she made me a skirt and a scarf. And oh my gosh, when I walked in the church, it was like everybody was looking at me like fresh meat, so to speak, That same day, that same evening, this one brother in the church, he beat me to the back of the church. I used to always try to be the first one out the church. And it used to rub me the wrong way that he would always meet me at the back door. And this particular time, he decided to tell me where he worked at, how much money he make. He wanted to show me where he lived at. And I was like, what is he doing all of this for? And then it finally dawned on me, oh, okay, okay. Yeah. I used to ride the church van or the church bus, right? He would make sure that I'm the last person that he would drop off. But this one particular night, he wanted to make sure he dropped me off last. And this evangelist told him, she said, no, you can drop us off last. And he said, well, we're already here. No, we're going to ride with you. And he's trying to figure out what the heck. And so he said, but we're already at your house. He said, no, I just prefer to ride with you. Okay. So it wasn't until years later I finally realized that she was doing some intervening, but she did not know God was in the plan. However, although I never married that man went out and married a woman that looked like me. When I saw the lady, I was like, she looks like me. She dressed like me. Her demeanor is the same as mine, okay? So I took it as a compliment. This is why I was telling someone in one of the lives, when you have met your soulmate, and if you don't act upon it, or that person don't act upon it, or something like that, some kind of interference, it took me 7 years before I was released from that energy. Even after I prayed and I apologized and all of that, 7 years. It wasn't until the 8th year I was free. No, that just because it happened to me don't mean it'll happen to you that way. All right, after I finish making this ball, I guess we can just go back to the other channel. We just come out of this live and go to the next one. I plan on putting music to this one, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I get it right this time. Hopefully. So that means you won't get to hear me talking. All right, Jovita, you have an amazing night. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Well, we're going to have a good time tomorrow then, because we like Sundays too. Honey, I'll never leave you lonely. I give my love to you only, to you only, to you only. I hear that song. Honey, you are my shining star. Don't you go away. Oh, baby. All right. So we shall start another hat, but not right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this live and we're going to come right back. Thank you for coming in.